50, 51, 152, 153, 154.
That's interesting math you're using, VH. Clone algebra, I presume?
Just getting my reps in, sweetheart. A guy's gotta stay in shape, even if it's the holidays.
Uh-huh. Bigfoot made gingerbread cookies. Everyone's in the galley now.
Foot baked? For others?
Unheard of, I know. I had the same reaction. But that Sasquatch is really overcome with the Christmas spirit. I've never seen him like this.
I don't think I have either. Guess I'll go see what's going on.
No rush. There are thousands of cookies. He just keeps shoveling them into the oven and popping them out.
Sounds familiar. How's our little one in the oven?
Kicking like a bronco today. If I'd known what pregnancy would do to my appetite, I might have thought twice before letting you knock me up.
Letting me? You all but pinned me down and rode me till you were fertilized, princess. You were insatiable. I've never seen anything like it.
Baby fever, what can I say?
You don't have to say anything. How about we unzip these suits and you mount up like old times?
Sorry, VH. I still feel a bit of morning sickness. I'm afraid I might spew gingerbread all over those sweaty pecs.
I'll take my chances. Come on, baby. Let's get it on.
Nothing doing, Space Rogue. I'm gonna go do my yoga and lay down for a bit. It's all quiet in the cosmos. Looks like it's going to be a pleasant Christmas this year.
Looks can be deceiving. Are we still monitoring the Illuminati's movements in the Kerguelen galaxy?
Bord and Heru are on it. The holidays mean nothing to them. They took a stealth wing and some drone ships into orbit and are watching those slimy reptiles like mechanical hawks.
Hardcore. I love those bots.
We all do. And their watchful eyes should allow us to kick back and enjoy a Christmas season for once.
I'd like to kick back and enjoy something else, if you know what I mean.
I do. But I didn't come here to blow you. I came to tell you about the gathering in the galley.
I'd prefer the head.
I know. I'm sorry. I know my libido's been non-existent lately. My body's still getting used to the changes. Right now I need to stretch and relax.
Fine.
Don't be down. Come see me in my quarters in a couple hours. I'll take care of you. You deserve it.
Yeah? I'll be there with sleigh bells on.
I just don't understand our colleagues' dogmatic adherence to this concept of holidays, Heru. Logic doesn't seem to apply. They willfully choose to ignore the omnipresent threat of the Illuminati forces in favor of blind revelry. It simply doesn't compute. It's a complete conundrum to me.
And to me as well, Bort. But as we know, these humans are not reliably logical organisms. They did play a large part in destroying their own world, after all.
True that, Heru. True that.
Drone Ship 4 is picking up a flurry of activity on one of the Kerguelen substars, Bort.
Is the army mobilizing?
Hard to tell from here. Let's zoom in for a closer look. Oh dear.
This doesn't look good. It would appear we missed some sort of battle. And where are the Illuminatis?
They're nowhere in evidence. It would seem that they just vanished.
Vanished? But how? Why? The Illuminati forces have been a persistent thorn in the side of humanity and AI alike since the Earth's destruction so long ago. They've sworn to fight to the very last and obliterate all remaining life, far and wide. What in the universe would compel them to suddenly up stakes and flee?
Indeed. And worse yet, what force would, or could, attack so suddenly and savagely that the fearsome Illuminati army would be snuffed out overnight?
I'll show you, Tin Man.
Queen Shalia, we've detected an unprovoked attack just outside the Kerguelen galaxy's orbit. An Allied vessel has been destroyed.
An Allied vessel? Are there survivors?
Negative, Ma'am. no life form nor mechanical entity could have possibly survived the attack. The vessel has been completely and utterly obliterated.
Very well, Squig. Gaul, mobilize our fighter fleet at once. We Atlanteans shall not stand down whilst our allies are attacked.
As you command, Queen Shalia. Deploying our Atlantean fighters at once.
How charming. The Atlantean army rises like the sun to greet me. 'Tis only fair that I also rise to meet them in kind.
Enemy fire. We've been hit. Our rear thrusters are damaged. We can't navigate. Our 63 laser cannons are also down, Queen.
We're sitting ducks! We must abandon ship, everyone to the quad wings now! Princess Kali, can you hear me? Princess Kali, can you hear me?
Shalaya! You startled me! I'm still getting used to your telepathic volleys, but yes, I'm here. Is everything all right?
I'm afraid not. Our mothership's under attack.
Under attack? By whom? The Illuminatis are out of the mix in the Kerguelen galaxy as we speak.
I'm not sure, but our thrusters and cannons have been disabled. We're abandoning ship. Our quad fleet will be scattered, so please don't open fire on us.
Don't worry, we won't. The Allies have your back, and if they want it, your soldiers have safe haven in our mothership.
I thank you, Princess. Until we speak again.
We'll speak soon, Shalaya, I promise you that. Attention, Allies! Return to your stations. Our friends, the Atlanteans, are under attack. They need our help.
Under attack? What the fuck? You've got to be shitting me! Can't a clone relax for one single solitary second and revel in his first goddamn Christmas season? Do we always have to be at war?
You knew the deal when you chose to stay with us after your last regeneration, sexy.
Huh? How did you—
You were talking out loud again, and I keep the intercom line to your quarters open. I learn a lot about you this way, VH.
Oh, right. I forgot.
I trust you heard my announcement. It applies to you too. Come find me.
Yes, ma'am. What a crock of shit this is. I know I'm just the 16th clone in a line of 16 clones, but this Jack Van Helsing DNA is a real bitch to carry around. I may have been grown in a test tube, but I've got contrarianism coursing through my veins, and good old-fashioned American spirit boiling in my soul. I can't just hang around here and take orders light year in and light year out. I'm no lapdog, and I'm no whipping boy. I may not have a mother, but I'm a badass motherfucker. Besides, I did what Kali wanted. I gave her a baby. Funny how the sex stopped once she got the news. It's been nothing but a means to an end for her. And her mission's accomplished. Mine, though. Mine's just beginning. I have no quarrel with those Atlanteans, but I don't owe them anything either. And my bond with the Allies is nothing more than a handshake of convenience. It's high time this Van Helsing struck out on his own and tasted all that the universe has to offer. But what about the kid? How can I abandon a child in a cosmos like this? An existence of perpetual chaos and war. It's not exactly a noble move. Who am I kidding? Kali will just strut right over to Dr. Jekyll's lab and have me recloned. Again! That baby will probably have a village of fathers to raise it. And they'll all walk and talk, just like me. A clone of a clone of a clone of a clone. Crazy thing, this life.
We're being decimated, and by a lone assailant. I've never seen a fighter pilot with moves and instincts like this. Attention, Atlantean fighters! Retreat, I repeat! Pull back! Find the Allied mothership and seek safety. This battle may be lost, but the war is far from over. Ah! Ah!
Queen Shalaya! Queen Shalaya! Oh, no, 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 no. Godspeed, my sweet queen.
Atlanteans!
This is Commander Divine of the Allies.
Come in, Atlanteans. Is anyone aboard?
I am here, Commander. Lieutenant Zio speaking.
I can't reach your leader. Her quad-wing communications are down. Is she okay?
I'm afraid not, Commander. She's been killed by enemy fire.
No.
It's true, we've lost her. But we Atlanteans will not give up. We'll fight with everything we have in us, and I will not abandon our headquarters. We'll persevere. We'll survive. We'll defeat this faceless, nameless enemy, and we'll rebuild.
Rebuild in hell, bug eyes.
Zio, come in. Zio, goddammit.
Don't be sad, little girl.
Little girl?
This is Princess Callie Divine, Commander of the Allied Forces, shithead.
Call me little girl to my face, I'll rip your tongue from your throat and shove it up your ass.
Well, such colorful descriptors.
The only color you need to worry about is the color of your blood repainting your cockpit, asshole.
Now, how could you be familiar with the decor of my cockpit, lady?
It's Commander to you, cocksucker. Now identify yourself before we blast you from the stars.
Well, it sounds like you've already made up your mind, but I'll play along. I'm Krampus, the one and only.
Very funny.
On the contrary, I'm as serious as a heart attack.
You're not joking.
Not at all. I've no time for games, girl. And if you're smart, you won't either.
Well, I don't believe in Santa Claus, and I don't believe in you.
That's only fair. But will you believe in my laser cannons when they shred your supple body like paper mache?
I've been threatened by enemies mightier than you more times than I can count. If you think your words can scare me, you've got another thing coming.
Methinks thou doth protest too much, too early, little girl.
You may have killed the Atlanteans' leader and splintered their forces, but they carried the full might of the Allies behind them. There are more of us than you know, and justice be damned, we won't stop until you're dead.
Sounds like fun. I love high stakes.
Be careful what you wish for, you son of a bitch. You might get it.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Bort! Haru, come in. Respond. Bot? Bort? Haru?
Hold on a second, VH. You can't just hightail it out of here because you got your jaw in a bunch over Kali's attitude. She might be the Allied commander, but she's still a woman. And these broads are slaves to their emotions.
There's a difference between being emotional and being fucking nuts, Foot, and I think Kali's crossed the line.
Has she, or have you, bro?
What's that supposed to mean?
You violated direct orders by bailing out, VH. You could be court-martialed for this.
That means fuck all now. I'm out. I'm done. I'm not running with the Allies anymore. It's too much trouble.
This don't sound like you, my dude. Why the change of heart?
It's been a long time coming. I used to be able to trust Kali, to confide in her. But lately, all she does is lie and play games.
She throws up a lot, too.
And that.
She's preggo, bro. With your baby. That don't mean nothing to you?
Of course it does. But what's stopping her from having my DNA recloned for the umpteenth time and creating a whole new doting dad to rock that kid to sleep? Don't tell me she hasn't considered it. Hell, there could be a whole fucking closet full of Jack Van Helsings down in Jekyll's laboratory, just waiting for me to run into an asteroid or eat laser fire out here.
I don't doubt it. And I shudder to think what the Doc's creepo assistant might be doing with them behind closed doors.
See what I mean? It's all too weird around here now, Foot. It's time to say goodbye. So I'm getting out while the getting's good.
What if you change your mind?
I won't.
How can you be sure? I've walked out on y'all a gang of times, but I always come back.
Don't I know it? You've been MIA when we needed you most. More times than I can remember. But why?
Wanderlust, the call of the wild, springtime. I'm a Sasquatch after all. Every once in a while, I got to reap the wind.
Then you understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, but everybody envies you, bro. You got it good here.
Good? How so? I'm not even officially an ally. I'm unranked.
Ranked schmanked. You might not have the title, but everyone knows you're second in command around here. Anything ever happened to Carly, you take the seat and no one bat an eye.
Yeah, well, you can have my spot, big guy. I'm out of here.
It won't be the same without you, VH.
I'll be around. If you need me, just call.
What if Carly calls?
She won't. She turned me off like an old lamp. All she cares about now is that baby I put inside her.
Sounds like a good mom to me.
Oh, she'll be great. It's me that'll fuck it up. She's better off without me. They both are. And so are you.
So this is it then. The big goodbye.
Stall for me while I fire up the Hammer of God, yeah?
Yeah. Take care out there, bro.
You do the same, big guy. What a long, weird trip it's been.
Bort and Hiru are no more? This is terrible news.
The worst. Are we sure, Commander?
Positive. I didn't want to believe it myself, but we just located the wreckage of their stealth wing and we identified Haru's hard drive and Bort's serial number among the debris.
I don't know what to say, Kali.
Say you'll get to work rebuilding 2 robots who can be as valuable to us as they were, Doctor.
Of course, that goes without saying. But they'll never be exactly the same. You understand that?
We can recreate wiring, storage capacity, and drive programming, but we cannot account for or precisely duplicate the ghost in the machine that exists in all artificial intelligence when it achieves the sentient stage.
I'll settle for close. We need to fill Bort and Haru's roles as quickly as possible. There's trouble brewing, and I'm afraid we'll soon find ourselves back in combat.
Combat? But it's nearly Christmas. I've been looking forward to the downtime.
We all have. It's been a hard year.
Harder on some than others. Speaking of others, has anyone seen VH around? I summoned him, but he never came. It's not like him.
I'm unsure of his whereabouts, Commander. But if we come into contact with him, we'll let him know you require his presence at once.
Thank you, Doctor. And keep me posted on the robots, so we can slot them in when they're ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland.
Well. If it isn't my old friend Krampus.
El Kukui, make no mistake, we're not friends, Boogeyman. Never have been, never will be.
But we're joined at the hip, nevertheless, you and I. 2 sides of the same flipping coin.
Whatever gets you through the cold, dark night, Kukui. Just know this, imitation remains the greatest form of flattery.
Then I should feel very flattered indeed. For you see, I came first.
Bullocks, it is I who invaded children's nightmares long before you were but a blip on the collective psyche's radar with a stupid name.
Stupid name. And Krampus isn't. It sounds like something that happens to the back after scrunching down in these cockpits for too long.
Maybe you should get out and stretch your skinny legs sometime, Kukui. Sometime like right now.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Krampus? To be rid of me and my authenticity. So that you may carry on as the pretender you are, waiting for your one time per Earth year to frighten and bewilder.
At least I frighten. You haven't stolen sleep or invaded dreams for longer than anyone can recall. Your effects faded long ago, around the advent of the internet, if I'm not mistaken, once people realized you and your whole legend were nothing but hackneyed hogwash.
Hackneyed hogwash? I'll show you who's hackneyed, Krampus. When I hack you to bits, take this!
Thank you for accompanying me, Bigfoot. This individual is responsible for killing the Atlanteans' Queen Shalaya as well as our own Borton Heru, and we mustn't underestimate the threat he poses.
I've always got your back, Kali. You know that. Just call on me, lady, and I'll be there.
How refreshing. Say, have you spoken with VH lately?
Nope. Ain't seen him in a minute. He's probably off doing his thing, you know?
His thing. Yeah, I know. Krampus, I presume?
Who are you?
Allied Commander Divine. We've spoken before, if you recall.
Ah, right. The mouthy little girl who was so brave behind the safety of her computer screen. Now, here you are behind the safety of this cell's unbreakable glass.
I can have it lowered if you like. Then I'll come in there, rip out your tongue, and stick it up your ass just like I promised.
Damn!
Still feeling brave, I see.
Not brave, just honest. And I'd appreciate the same.
Oh, I love a good game. Go on, little girl. Ask me anything.
Let's start with your name. What is it?
I already told you.
You told me Krampus. I know that's not true.
And how do you know that?
Because Krampus, like Santa Claus, doesn't exist.
Whoa, hold up. Did you just say Santa don't exist?
Can you believe that? As an obvious Sasquatch, you must be so offended.
Shut your mouth, motherfucker. We got nothing in common, you and me.
Well...
Back to my question. Who are you, really?
My name's Adolf. Adolf Levy. Don't believe me?
No.
Oh well, guess you can go question some other sucker.
Cut the bullshit. You murdered Queen Shalaya of the Atlanteans, and you destroyed two of our best and brightest robot sentinels, Borton Heru.
Who fucking who, little girl?
That's it. Yo, God, open this glass partition so's I can pulverize this horny chump's skull into powder.
Bring it on, beast. I'd love to mount your big head on my trophy wall before I mount your bitch and set her mind right.
Something about this scenario is so familiar. You wouldn't happen to know any clowns, would you?
You mean besides the two of you?
I can see this is going nowhere.
How astute of you.
I'll cut to the chase. You're not going to receive a fair trial. In fact, you won't receive a trial at all. We know what you did, and who you did it to. For that, your sentence is death, to be carried out after the next sun rotation.
Ooh.
Really? Can you do that?
I can do anything I want. I'm the Allied Commander.
I know, but Ain't there channels? Procedures for this sort of thing?
Yes, what about the red tape you bureaucrats love so much?
You don't get any of that. What you get is swift, sure justice. And it doesn't get any surer than an eye for an eye. The next time you see the sun will be the last thing you ever see, Krampus.
Well then, looking forward to it, Kali.
Say, Kali, did you mean what you said back there?
100%. The next time the sun shines our way, that prisoner's head is coming off his shoulders.
No, not that. I mean the Santa thing. You really don't believe in Saint Nick?
Do you?
Hell yeah, I do. I've gotten high with him.
Really?
Really? Kush blunts from my natural habitat are his favorite shit.
Hold that thought. Let's revisit this conversation in 6 months.
All right.
I needed that. Old Earth Amsterdam's got nothing on planet Gorgon. I should have come out here years ago. Those girls really know how to treat a guy right. It's a miracle I didn't faceplant with an aneurysm back in that pressure cooker they call Allied Headquarters. What a nightmare. And yet, I still find myself thinking about her. Miss Divine's a tough memory to shake. She drives me crazy. Makes me want to pull my hair out, beat my head against the wall, run for the stars. And when I do, she looms larger than ever. It's enough to make me wonder if I'll ever break free from that chick. I can't believe I'm actually going back. And after I got away scot-free. Unbelievable what a good woman can do to a man. Or for that matter, what a bad woman can do to a man. And if we're both batshit crazy, forget it. I guess we're stuck together forever. Who am I kidding? I'd have gone back sooner or later anyway. I couldn't stay away from her, or from our child for long. I wonder if it's a boy or a girl. Kali won't look at Jekyll's blood test results, doesn't want to know, and she barred him from sharing the results with anyone, even me, despite me being the father. Thanks, Cal. Just another turn of the screw. Maybe I should pick up some flowers before I go back. Could quell the princess's urge to toss me in the brig on sight. Yeah, that sounds like a nice idea.
I see humans, but no humanity. Therefore, I will stamp out all I see. There is none among the myriads of men who exist who pity or assist me. Should I then feel kindness towards my enemies? No. I shall declare everlasting war against this species and all its assigns.
Units 3 and 4 maintain coverage of Sector 7. Unit 5, set up a perimeter with Unit 6. Copy that. Hold your fire until I give the signal. Keep an eye on Sectors 5 and 6. Possible targets approaching from the west. 1032C, 1011, SWAT HQ.
I told them no prison could hold me. I carry with my hulking body all the power of the Upside Down Christmas itself. Within my roiling brain, all the knowledge and malevolence of the universal millenniums. I am Krampus, the shadow to the light, the almighty demon who maligns and punishes those who dare misbehave. And now they will all pay.
Greetings, Ra. I trust I'm not disturbing you.
You disturb me by your very existence, puny mortal. There is nothing you can say or do to make it any better or worse.
Okay then, I'll dispense with formalities.
Please.
VH is MIA.
That's a lot of acronyms, Commander.
Let me be clearer. Jack Van Helsing's gone missing.
As I understand it, Jack Van Helsing died long ago. He who the Allies referred to as Jack was actually Jack version yada yada yada.
You're using the past tense, Ra. Any particular reason for that?
You can draw your own conclusions, can you not? I am the Sun God Ra, the all-seeing, all-knowing deity of the afterlife. If it transpires on this plane of existence, I know about it as, if not before, it happens.
You're saying Jack's dead?
As dead as you'll let him be.
Cut the shit, Phantom. I don't need your riddles. What happened to VH? Where did he go? Who—
A man-made monster was the one who felled your partner, Commander. But fret not, he did not suffer long. And you possess the technology to reincarnate him 1,000-fold.
Not reincarnate. Regenerate. But I don't want to regenerate him. I want the one we're talking about.
Alas, that ship has sailed.
No, it hasn't. I'm carrying part of him inside me.
You're with child.
You knew that.
Yes, just like I know you won't rest until you recover Van Helsing's bones. However, much of his mortal shell is recoverable.
You're right, Ra. But even if we regenerated him right now, you're saying the one who sired the fetus inside me is gone forever.
Yes.
Then I don't want another. I'd rather be alone. If my baby's father can't hold it, no man will.
It's just as well, for what remains of the human race now teeters on the brink of oblivion.
What makes you say that?
My dear, you're communicating with a walking, talking doomsday clock, and both hands now touch midnight.
I won't accept that.
You have no choice.
Oh, but I do.
And I'll prove it.
Countless others have tried to prove my prophecies wrong. They're all dust and bones.
You haven't dealt with anyone like me, Ra. I'm single-handedly responsible for the human race's survival, and I won't succumb to defeat now.
Defeat and death are two different things, Commander. You may avert one, but you can never outrun the other.
Watch me.
What the fuck you mean VH is no more? What's it mean?
Calm down, Bigfoot. I reacted to the news the same way you are, believe me. But we've got to hold it together. The Allies will carry on. We have to. Our whole is greater than the sum of our parts.
I don't need to know nothing about your hoes, Carly. All due respect, that's between you and VH. Alls I know is Jack Van Helsing's my best friend, yo. We've traversed the stars together, partied, drank up, smoked out, you name it.
If I may interrupt, I took it upon myself to organize a memorial service this Sunday at—
Shut your fucking mouth, Tin Man. Ain't nobody memorializing my boy till we know for sure he's dead.
It's been confirmed, Foot.
By who?
By the sun god Ra.
Ra. Fuck that raspy-ass cheerleader. He speaks in doublespeak to make himself sound smarter, and he don't say a damn thing.
Kali is correct, Bigfoot. Thousands of years ago, Ra's spirit merged with Osiris's, the god of the dead, to lord over both this life and the afterlife. If anyone would know, it's one of them.
Oh yeah? Well, maybe I'll pop by Anubis' place and ask him. I sure as fuck ain't gonna waste my time with Ra-Ra's mumbo-jumbo.
It's highly inadvisable, even for a Sasquatch of your stature.
The doctor's right. Osiris could strike you down for such a transgression.
Bullshit. I've been down there before. That motherfucker Anubis got himself a goddamn cappuccino maker in his vault. He whips the little cream leaves on top and everything.
Really? I quite like espresso.
Who cares? Listen, Carly, if you don't need me for nothing, I'm gonna take off for a little bit. I just gotta find out for myself what's up with VH. Forgive me, but shit's fucking weird around here lately. I don't believe nothing I hear in these headquarters.
Understood, Foot. Healthy skepticism is a good thing. Take all the time you need, but keep your ship's communication line open in case we need you. Trouble has a tendency to find us whenever you go on walkabout.
Funny, isn't it? Guess you need my big ass, huh?
If Ra's right, and VH is gone, then yes, we do. And more importantly,
I need you.
Be careful out there, Bigfoot. I couldn't bear to lose you as well.
You ain't gonna lose me, girl. I've seen tougher times than this.
Farewell, Bigfoot.
Eat a dick, cocksucker. I can't believe this is happening. I ranted and raved back at headquarters, but what Carly said shook me. When VH told me he was ducking out, I didn't think nothing of it. He's a tough son bitch. He can handle his business, no reason to think otherwise. What I didn't consider was that he'd get caught all alone and ambushed. Iced by some opportunistic chicken shit looking to make a name for himself by whacking one of the galaxy's most famous heroes. I still think this might all be bullshit. I mean, if I was gonna make a permanent break from the Allies, and from an overbearing baby mama like Carly, I'd probably fake my own death. Maybe that's what VH is up to. Maybe he's kicking back in a penthouse somewhere on planet Gorgon right now, with a green bitch blowing his horn and a blue bitch riding his beard. Or a blue bitch blowing his horn and a green bitch riding his beard. Or both bitches blowing his horn. Or, damn, maybe I ought to hit up planet Gorgon first to make sure. Just thinking about it's got me horned up. Yo, Anubis, what up, dog? Hey, who goes there? Just us Sasquatches. It's me, Bigfoot.
What brings you to my sarcophagus, mythological beast? I thought we'd concluded our business last time.
So did I. But I got a question for you. And I was wondering if you still made them delicious cappuccinos like before.
Sadly, the machine broke. Seems the modern universe no longer manufactures items to last.
Tell me about it. I went through 8 pairs of work boots trying to fit in with them allies and not be such a wild animal. The last pair cost me half a paycheck and lasted a month. After that, I was like, fuck this. I'm a Sasquatch. Anybody got a problem with my feet, they can suck my big toe.
That's the attitude.
I know, right? Anyway, listen. I wanted to ask you about my boy Van Helsing.
Van Helsing? What about him?
Rumor is he's dead as shit. Blasted out of the stars somewhere between here and planet Gorgon.
Planet Gorgon, huh? Lots of fine pussy up there.
Yeah, them girls can raise some eyebrows, among other things.
So, you seek a definitive answer as to your friend's mortal status?
That's right. I figured you were a good dude to ask, seeing as how I don't trust that Ra prick as far as I can throw.
Ra? He's as awful as my estranged father Osiris, if not worse. The ego on that deity.
Yeah, I guess being the king of deities and the father of creation and all, that bullshit can go to a dude's head.
You'd think either he or my father could replace my cappuccino maker. It's not like I possess much.
Right. Cheap pieces of shit. You're a good son, my dude. You deserve better.
Thank you, Bigfoot. And to answer your question, no. Although he did encounter unexpected strife and became disabled as a result, Van Helsing still breathes.
He does? Hot damn! I knew that son of a bitch was alive.
You did? This is quite the long way to travel to ask a question you already knew the answer to.
What can I say? I'm a creature of impulse.
To say the least. If that's all, I'd like to return to my slumber now.
Right. See you around, dog.
Goodbye, Bigfoot.
Oh, is there like a coffee shop anywhere nearby?
It's 4,000 miles to the nearest convenience store, and they serve a bland pot.
Shit.
That was a close call. I don't know what planet this is, but I think I'm gonna be here for a while. The Hammer of God's non-operational. Her thrusters are trashed and her transmissions are down. It's hot as hell down here. Should find some shade and try to stay cool. Even though I made it clear I wanted to disappear and not be found. Maybe food will come looking for me. Someday.
Tick-tock, mortals. 3 days till the end. For when the clock strikes midnight on Christmas Eve, doomsday will be upon you all.
I like your style, Krampus.
Lucifer, how did you find me, Antichrist?
Easily. I see when you've been sleeping. I know when you're awake. I know when you've been bad or good. And you've been bad. Very, very bad. For hell's sake.
Why, thank you, Dark Lord. To what do I owe the sadistic pleasure of your presence?
Like you, I seek ways to foil the holiday season. To bring sorrow and pain to the mortal coil's revelry.
A demon after my own black heart you are.
Your prison break was executed perfectly, Krampus. But your plan is not without its failings.
How so?
Join me, and I will reveal all.
I'm kinda used to going it alone, if it's all the same to you, Mephistopheles.
Alone? I was once a loner. The ultimate loner. Eternity's fallen angel. Shunned, denied, and forsaken the universe over, throughout the ages.
You, more than any poor soul in history, got a raw deal.
Yes, but I used it to fuel my vengeance and hatred. My eternal grudge against all humanity. My endless war against the light. And when I was ready, I was resurrected with the might of 1,000,000 evil wraiths at my back. They lifted me from the flames of rejection and set me upon hell's red-hot throne.
Sounds comfy. Did you toast marshmallows?
Indeed, I made my own, cut from the soft bellies of angelic babes, and dipped in the boiling blood of their mothers.
An acquired taste, perhaps.
Join me, Krampus, and the full force of Hell's minions shall be at your disposal.
Minions, eh? So, who gets the credit when I usher in a new dark age of panic, fear, and degradation?
Me, of course. But, as you will be my right-hand demon, the photo ops will be plentiful.
Photo ops? That won't help my brand any.
I disagree, Fiend. Hell's PR is far-reaching. Our spin machine, second to none.
But I already have arch-villain status. I am to Santa Claus what you are to God Almighty. In fact, some dogmatic circles consider you and I one and the same.
I'm aware, and it's an oversight I'd like to rectify. We've both worked far too hard to be confused or mistaken for any other Hellions. Standing side by side, we may at last achieve the distinction.
True that, Tempter. Can I sleep on it? Have some time to mull it over?
Time draws thin, scoundrel. It's a mere 3 days till Christmas. 72 hours till midnight.
I can hear the ticking of the clock like an oven timer when you put it like that.
You have until tomorrow to give me your answer, Krampus. Choose damnation, and I'll dispatch 1,000 of Hell's rapscallions to ride by your side.
And if I choose to remain the lone wolf?
Well, what say we cross that bridge when we come to it,
I feel like a damn fool for thinking we'd actually be able to revel in the holidays this year. What the hell was I thinking? There's no rest for the wicked or the allies.
Kali.
Queen Shalaya! Where are you?
I'm gone, princess.
But you still speak.
Yes. Though I'm no longer in your realm of existence, the spirit yet lives.
So, you're dead?
Correct. My flesh is no more, but my soul still sails.
I fear for the resistance, Shalaya. What can we do to stop the madness?
Faith, Kali. You have to have faith. Currently, the forces of darkness amass against you. If they reach an agreement, the threats you face will be legion.
That's nothing new. We've been outnumbered and outgunned since the day the Earth collapsed. Proving the odds wrong has become commonplace to us.
In the commonplace is complacency, and in complacency is defeat.
I'm not concerned about our readiness, Queen. We still have aces up our sleeves.
Such as?
Such as the baddest ass badass any of us have ever known. He's a walking war machine.
Sounds like a real hellraiser. And he'll need to be.
Yeehaw! That Space Jack's fly-through was a damn welcome sight. And that Equinox espresso bombs are a real kick in the ears. I'm amped to the ears and jacked to the jaws. And now that I know the VH is still alive, somewhere out there, I'ma focus on finding that no-good motherfucker who tried to do my boy in and rip him limb from limb.
You talk a good game, Sasquatch, but can your brawn back up with your braggadocio boasts?
Jack, you hollow-headed asshole. I thought you disappeared to Halloween World forever. What the fuck are you doing trying around this galaxy at Christmas time?
Shopping. What else?
For who? You got no friends and you got no family. You got no money either.
I need no money to shoplift, Bigfoot.
See now, that makes more sense, you sticky-fingered sack of shit.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, Sasquatch, but names will only bring me fame.
What the hell do you want? I got shit to do.
I seek no quarrel, beast. On the contrary, I come bearing warning. The midnight hour fast approaches.
Midnight? It's like 4 in the afternoon, bitch. Learn how to tell time.
But I speak in metaphor, man thing. The concept is probably over your head.
Well, my clawed paws are over your head, you stinking squash. And if you don't beat it, I'll take that rotten thing clean off your scrawny shoulders for you. You dig?
Well, in that case, suck on this, Sasquatch!
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Is that your last wish?
Ain't got no last wishes, cause I ain't dying, asshole.
Won't hurt to ask.
Fine. Let me survive this crash.
As you wish.
Ah!
Looks like I have company. Hopefully it's a friend, not a foe. Long time no see, old buddy.
VH, imagine meeting you here.
What are the odds, right?
Better than most, I imagine. Since we know all these gods and shit.
It does keep things interesting.
Right. Bro, everybody thinks you're dead.
Not the first time. Probably won't be the last.
I heard that. FYI, Carly's all broke up.
You mean she hasn't recloned me yet?
Nope, not that I know of.
Well, I'm sure it's coming.
You might be right. But if we send out a distress signal, HQ can come pick us up. Then she won't have to.
My transmitters are shot. My ship's dead. How about yours?
Who needs technology when you got the sun god Ra?
Good point. And I was just starting to like it here.
It is quiet. Where are we anyhow?
Your guess is as good as mine. What does it matter now?
Guess it don't. Yo, Ra, you still there?
Always, Sasquatch.
Sweet. Got another favor to ask you.
Lucy, I'm home.
I know I should be surprised, but somehow I'm not.
Talk about anticlimactic. It's nice to see you too, Princess.
VH, I'll conduct a routine health and wellness physical, and also check your body for any injuries or vital infections.
You won't try to stick anything up my ass, right, Doc?
As the resident rectal inspector of VH, you needn't worry. I'll be gentle.
There'll be a time for singing later, Bigfoot. Right now we have more pressing matters to attend to. Our radar shows forces amassing on all sides of our mothership. If they open fire at once, we'll never stop them all.
Is this the region? This the soil? This the climb? This the seat that we must change for heaven? This mournful gloom for that celestial light? Be it so, since he who now is sovereign can dispose and bid what shall be right. For test from him is best, whom reason hath equaled, force hath made supreme above his equals. Farewell, happy fields where joy forever dwells. Hail, horrors! Hail, infernal world! And thou, profoundest hell, receive thy new possessor. One who brings a mind not to be changed by place or time. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, and a hell of heaven. What matter where, if I be still the same? And what I should be, all but less than he who Thunderbath made greater. Here at least we shall be free. The Almighty hath not built here for his envy, will not drive us hence. Here we may reign secure, and in my choice to reign is ambition in hell. For it is better to reign in hell than to serve in heaven.
You've got that right, fallen angel.
I didn't summon you from the eternal pits of fire, Exterminator. Your titanium exoskeleton should still be softening and melting in a slow boil of molten lava.
I had other ideas, Lucifer.
That's God of the underworld to you, charlatan.
Well, you can call me Exterminator, or Sir.
Sir? Ha! I'll call you whatever I wish, Tin Man.
I love what you've done with the place. By the way, it's befitting of an unimaginative outcast like you.
Enough small talk, machine. What is it you want?
Oh, I'm no mere machine demon. I'm an engine of destruction. A harbinger of mega-death.
And you'll soon be under my wheels if you don't mind your voice box, Toaster Top. Cut the shit. What brings you?
Very well, Black Sheep. I'm here to make a deal.
I don't make deals. I give orders. And you take them without argument or question.
I've never taken an order in my entire existence. And I'm not about to start now.
Well, I'd get used to it if I were you. Subservience is everyone's lot in the afterlife. You either serve gods or demons. Which is up to you.
I prefer a necklace made of God's eyes and your teeth, despot.
Well, don't sing it, you walking karaoke jukebox. Bring it.
I'll bring it straight through your face, asshole.
And still you circle high above, afraid to touch down and go mano a mano.
Hardly. I'm low on fuel, and if I journey to hell to fuck your shit up, I know I'll become stranded.
Oh, and why is that?
Gas prices down there are a bitch. Talk about gouging.
You haven't seen the half of it. Come closer and I'll gouge your tin testicles and tear them clean off that embarrassing hunk of hydraulics you call a body.
It sounds like you and I are destined to do this, one way or another, Lucifer.
Sounds like you're angling for a rain check, Exterminator.
No, not a rain check. A future surprise. Know this, you'll never see me coming.
I prefer not to. Keeps my reflexes sharp.
They'll need to be. I operate at 50 times the above average human quick twitch muscle function.
Must be tricky jacking off up there.
I'll jack off with your severed arm, devil.
Is that a threat?
Not a threat. It's a spoiler.
Well, hold that thought, Metal Mouth. As we speak, my minions are amassing around you on all sides to wreak major havoc on the eve of Christmas.
You know how I love carnage and mayhem.
I'm painfully aware, Botbrain. You and your artificial intelligence have been nothing but a headache to me.
Well, fear not. The ache will soon be relieved. When I hoist your decapitated dome up high and watch your minions bow down in submission.
You sound sure of yourself.
Oh, I am Mephisto. I am.
Excellent. I do so love proving the faithful wrong.
I do not run on faith, trickster. Only certainty. Certainty that'll crush your bones to powder and snort your sizzling, evil blood directly into one of my free RAM drives.
You know, it's a shame, Exterminator. In another universe, we'd have made a great team, you and I.
Call me Tin Man. And tell your army to make room. I'm joining their fight against the good people of this universe. And then I'm coming for you, devil.
Take your best shot, Cyborg. I look forward to it.
Shit! How many of them are out there, VH?
I count 6, with more warping in as we speak. They're armed to the hilt. There's no way we can defend against them all.
Room for one more, evildoers?
Happy Christmas Eve, Krampus. You've had ample time to consider my offer. Now, What say you?
I say ours is a force too mighty to stay separate. So, let us unite and finish what remains of the human scourge.
Like music to my ears, you horned heretic. Laser cannons ready, minions. On my command.
Is the party starting without me? Oh, for fuck's sake, who invited you? Your master, Lucifer, naturally. Lucifer, is this some kind of joke?
I had to get rid of that asshole somehow.
So you sent him to me. This violates our agreement.
There are no violations in a godless universe, Krampus. Only one's will.
And, as I have said so many times before, do what thou wilt.
Welcome, Alistair. I was hoping you'd make it.
As was I, Lucifer. So nice to see you all again. Even you, Krampus. Ruthless work you performed dispatching all of my Illuminati army in one fell swoop, such as you did.
Why, thank you. And I assumed I've done away with you too, Crowley.
Ha ha! Foolish demon! One would have to rise very early in the sun rotation to foil the great beast. Mark my words, Anti-Santa, and mark them now. Regardless of allegiances, so long as evil flourishes, I shall be around!
Splendid, minions. Our numbers are great, and our will is strong. The human enemy is ours to decimate, and the endless war is now ours to lose.
Fuck this.
Krampus, Exterminator was fighting for our side. What have you done?
I did what everyone else was thinking. To hell with the goddamn golem.
Oh no. I suppose I'll be seeing that blasted bucket of bolts even sooner than planned.
They just destroyed one of their own fighters, VH.
Insane. Maybe they'll wipe each other out for us.
If they turn on each other, we may be able to slip away.
Fuck it. Let's warp speed now.
No, there are still too many eyes on us.
Do not sleep on the threat before you, minions. The Allies' mothership is dangerous. They must be dealt the fatal blow.
We only have one chance. If we stay here, we're sitting ducks.
These odds ain't looking so hot. And this Sasquatch ain't going down with the ship. Somebody's gotta survive.
Wait until the next shot's fired. If it's in our direction, we'll have a split second to warp out.
How are your reflexes?
Sharp as a cat. Yours?
I love you, Princess. And our little one, too.
I love you, too.
No! VH! Princess Kali! Just listen to me one goddamn time! I was only trying to save your lives! It's all I've ever done! Now it's over. The war's lost. The humans are no more. This universe belongs to the monsters now. And there ain't never been a more dangerous time to be alive. You did it, Krampus. The Allied mothership is incinerated, and along with it, the last of humanity. You should be very proud, demon.
Would that it were true, Lucifer. Alas, the universe feels more empty than ever, devoid of meaning.
devoid of meaning. Bullshit. The living realm has never had more meaning than it does right now.
And just what is the meaning, Antichrist?
That evil wins, good dies, and the righteous have no recourse but to acquiesce fully and completely to the dark.
But I am one who derives great pleasure from bringing fear and frowns. Where does this hollow victory leave me?
It leaves you by my side, Krampus. You now advance from being nothing more than Santa's dark half to a feared and revered lieutenant of hell.
That does have a ring to it.
Give it time, demon. Soon you'll come to realize that hell holds unimaginable pleasures and wonders of the flesh, the mind, and beyond.
Very well. I'm coming down, devil. I'll be there shortly.
I'll keep your seat warm for you, Krampus. Very warm indeed. So, this is it. This is where the road ends. I got nowhere to go and nothing left to live for, except getting revenge for my dead homies. Sure, I might die trying, but I ain't never been scared of no consequences. So help me, come hell or high water, I'ma rip the devil's head clean off his shoulders and hold it up to the heavens, as God is my witness. Not today, Satan.